name is Christopher Dodgen, and I am excited to finally show you a visit to heaven. Now, it was only a small part of heaven, but nonetheless, it was heaven. And the Lord told me to go ahead and paint it now. This is the right time for you to paint it, and this is the painting of it. This particular part in heaven that the Lord showed me, it was a room connected to the library of heaven. This particular room had multiple different books, which each book was an individual and what they did in their life. And that book had their name etched in gold on that book.
In a dream on March 5th, 2017, Muhammad Qasim saw himself sitting in Masjid-i-Nabawi. I felt a very good feeling of peace, knowing that I am in the pure masjid of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then I saw Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam coming towards me, and he sat right in front of me. And in his hands were 4 big-sized papers made of gold. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told me in a very excited tone that, Qasim, give this message of mine again to my nation, that whoever supports you is just like a person who has supported me, and that person will be with me on the day of judgment. And Qasim, give this message of mine to those people who are with you. They shouldn't worry about this work they have done as not being written as good deeds. They should never think of their work as no value, no matter what type of work it is. Even if someone does a very small amount of work, then Allah will never ever let it go to waste. Allah will multiply that work many times. This isn't any ordinary work which they are doing. They shouldn't think that I do not know their names and their contributions. Allah has written them on these papers, and I read their names and their work over and over, and Allah informs me of them directly. They have nothing to worry about, and they will be with me on the day of judgment. These golden papers which Allah has given me, I will carry them with me all the time. And on these golden papers are the names of those who will be with you in difficult times. Qasim, the true Islam of mine will spread throughout the entire world with the help of Allah. Make sure you deliver this message of mine to those people. I sat there quietly listening to everything Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. I wanted to read the names on the paper, but I couldn't move a single part of my body. I don't even know if my name is in there.
Of that person. And it's every thought, every action, every attention, every motive was recorded. Every moment of every second of their entire life was recorded in their book. That's all I was shown of what this was. And then, of course, I wanted to see my book. And then that was it. I was taken out of there. I was just shown this part in heaven, and that was it. I did see an angel, and that is the extent of me going to heaven. Please share this. Just to know, I am not making any money off these videos. I'm not looking for fame. I am here to extend the kingdom of the Lord, and the Lord wants me to paint this for His kingdom, for people to understand that heaven is real. He finally gave me the green light to go ahead and paint this. I know you just saw it, but I have to get you a closer look. I can't make this up. There's no way I could make this up. So I really want you to check it out. So that I'm not making this up. There's no way check this out. Okay, hang on for a second. Okay, let's clear this again. Okay, so you got one. Hold on, let's put. Okay, now this is just a base. I was just putting lines in there, and I know there's 9 books per each shelf. I don't know why there is, but that's what I put. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 14 equals. Now I know there's 9 books per each shelf times 9. Okay, 756 books. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Add 21. You see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Isn't that crazy? There is no way I can make that up. I was just putting lines in it. That is the craziest thing ever. I know this painting is super, super anointed. Wow. So this is one of the hardest paintings I had to do because the enemy tried to distract me like he always does. Every time I do a painting for the Holy Spirit, the enemy tries to come and always tries to distract me or whatever. But I had to stay focused. I had to have praise and worship on. I had to keep my mind on the Lord. And let's just say the enemy did not win. So this is the actual room that I was in the library in heaven. And I came straight this way, and when I came here, the angel that was sitting right here at this beautiful desk was writing on a book with a quill pen, one of those feather pens with ink. You know, you dip it in ink, and he was writing in some books. And I was noticing that all these different books, what was revealed to me is each book is someone's life, and their name is written on the outside in gold on it. And this book had every thought, every attention of what their motivation was, what their thoughts, what they were thinking in their heart, what they said, what they meant, what they said, and all this stuff. Everything is recorded in your whole entire life. Every single aspect of your life, your heart, your emotions, your thought process, your attentions to every single thing, how you speak to someone, or what you thought of someone, what you did behind their back, or whatever it was. It's every aspect, every moment, every second of your life is recorded in your book, and it's stored in heaven. Now, when I came here, that was revealed to me, and I wanted to see my book. Of course, anybody that would have gotten an opportunity to come here, that's the first thing you want to do is read your book. Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to read my book. And then I was looking, and it was alphabetical order. And when I was looking, my book was towards the left side of me, and I came over here, and I don't know if you can see it, but my book ended up being behind this door right here. So I don't know what that represented, but yeah. So anyway, this is an actual room in heaven, part of the library in heaven. This is the only room or only place in heaven that the Lord showed me. It was a physical place. I was actually there,